Hey people, this is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to episode number 3 of the Pokémon Shield Let's Play in the Crown Tundra. If you guys are excited for today's episode, and of course you're a proud member of the Sharp Squad, make sure to like button down below for us because as always your support is greatly appreciated. In the last episode you guys, we did make our way through the rest of Tundra. We captured the 3 legendary birds. It took us just, well, in real time over 2 hours, in the video about an hour, but in honesty guys, it did take quite a while for me to go ahead and find these goddamn birds and catch them for that matter. Now, while I was off screen, because it has been a couple of days since I've given you guys an episode, I've been a very good boy. You know why I've been a good boy? Because I've got not only the Isle of Armor Pokédex completed so I can get the Mark Charm, but I also got, with the help of a few Pokemon Facebook groups, which I'll leave a comment for them down below because they have been awesome. I've also completed my Crown Tundra Pokédex. So all my Pokédexes are completed up to date. That includes me not having done the legendaries and all that at this point in time. And why I want to do that? Just for a personal, I didn't know if we're going to get another charm or some sorts afterwards. But you know what we get when you complete the Tundra Pokédex? You get 50 rare candies, 3 gold bottle caps. So apparently they couldn't give you any other charms. I mean, could you imagine if they gave you a super duper shiny charm? Every second counts as shiny. Jesus. The shiny hunters will just run rampant if that was the case. Anyways, you guys, so today what we're going to do is, I've discovered what I need to do, and that is to look at that object that's on the table. That all this time, it looks exactly like the legend's head that's missing off that statue, but for some reason, you were not able to interact it until you caught the 3 legendary birds. But before we do that, let's go ahead and have a look at the team that we're rocking out with today for you guys. We've got Glacius, our Cryogonal. We got our Kronos, the Agron. Cynthia, the Garchomp. Borealis, the Suicune. Barney, the Nidoking. And Optimus, the Metagross. So that will be our team for today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the episode. So, and also you can't trick Peony. Even if you have them in your decks, you can't check off the clues unless you actually physically capture them. So what I was planning to do is, the reason why I decided to get the Pokédex done as well is because I actually wanted to shiny hunt all the Reggies. And I figured if I at least have the decks completed, then there's no issues about anything going awry sort of thing, you know? Like, I just wanted to have the decks completed because I was doing the Isle of Armor Pokédex and I figured, you know what? I've got time to kill. Why not go ahead and get the Tundra decks completed while I was at it? So I moved a lot of Pokemon from my home onto my game to update the decks, and then I had to do a few touch trades, and then I went through some of my other games from like 3DS and put them in, and voila! We've got now completed Tundra decks. Alright, let's go ahead now and have a look at this thing over here. Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? It's not a fucking pillow. Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. That would make anything a goddamn pillow. That is so stupid. Peony, goddamn it. Unfortunately, I went and left my favourite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this old back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it? You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Gah, that ultra mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on and have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. Wooden crown. Who the hell sleeps on wood? That can't be comfortable. Surely that can't be comfortable. Also, while I was off screen, I also got the footprints. If you guys don't know, there are 3 different sets of footprints in 3 different parts of Tundra. I have actually found 100% of all 3 tracks. And if you guys don't want to know how to do it, all you've basically got to do is that you've got to look in every nook and cranny of every corner. Where they start to see footprints, you know they're all in the area. So there's up in the Iceland areas, up in the Frigid Sea area, in the giant bed, and I believe where the birds are near that giant tree. So that's where all the footprints are. Now you talk to Sonia once you've discovered all 3 of them, or one set of them, and she will tell you something. Sharpino, how's it going gathering evidence? About that evidence. Want to check your progress, Sharpino? Let me see what you found so far. Data of the Iron Wheel Pokemon is at 100%, which if you guys don't realize, because there's 3 sets of footprints, this is in relation to Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion. So doing the side quest gives you the chance to go ahead and hunt for these guys. So if you want to shiny hunt those, you can soft reset for their shiny Pokemon, which you can do because they're not shiny locked in this game. But you have to randomly encounter. I don't think you can battle it more times. Unless I'm wrong, leave a comment down below. Data of the Cavern Pokemon is at 100%. Data of the Grassland Pokemon is at 100%. You've gathered 100% of the data needed to track the Ironville Pokemon. You've gathered 100% of the data needed to track the Cavern Pokemon. You've gathered 100% of the data needed to track the Grassland Pokemon. This should be enough data for us to pin down where these legendary Pokemon live. So if I feed all this data into my trusty Pokemon Finder, it's searching for energy signatures. And it's found matching Pokemon. The Iron Wheel Pokemon can be found at the Frigid Sea. The Cavern Pokemon can be found in Lakeside Cave. The Grassland Pokemon can be found in the Giant's Bed. You finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokemon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Sharpino. So, like I said, basically it's those 3. It's Terrakion, Cobalion, and all that. But we'll do that a bit later. For now, also, Spiritomb. In the, let me go and check the map here. And I'll see if I can point it out to you guys here. Because I don't want to go to it now because it's active. But basically, so this is the Dynatree Hill, okay? Now, around here in this corner, there's a tombstone. And when you speak to the tombstone, it says, interact with it, and it says, hear my voice. Now, what you have to do is you have to talk to 32 different trainers. So, you just connect your Switch to the internet. You know how all the players appear, and you talk to 32 different players. Then you come back to the tombstone, and the tombstone will say, my voice has been heard. Apparently it's a reference from Diamond and Pearl. And then what happens is, you'll leave the area, come back to the tombstone, and Spiritomb will be waiting for you. And if you want a shiny hunt for that, you can do that as well. And that's what I plan on doing. So when I head down there now, Spiritomb will be waiting for me. But I'm not going to do that today. For now, we're just going to focus on the story, which is the main protagonist here. So let's head back. Now, this crown, this fucking peony pillow, really? Dude. It's a statue of a Pokemon, but somehow it feels as if it's missing something. It looks like the wooden crown could fit onto the statue here. Do you want to try fitting it on? Sure. See, I don't know what happens beyond here. All I know is from what people told me about side quests and all that, because I've been trying to find different shiny hunts that I can do in Sword and Shield in Tundra, besides the Dynamax adventures, which I definitely plan on doing afterwards. But I wanted to see if I could soft reset for those, the 3 Pokemon there, Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion, and then Spiritomb. You can shiny hunt for that as well. As you know, the birds are shiny locked, so you can't shiny hunt for those. But I've seen people gen it into their Switch, trade it around, so they're still legal because for some reason the Pokemon codes still allow it to be tradable. I don't know why, but it does. And if I had to say which one's my favorite, Articuno definitely goes up there as my favorite shiny out of the 3 legendary birds. And look at that! It fits! It's a perfect snug fit. The wooden crown fit perfectly on the statue. Crown. Just say crown, but broken up. There it is! Calyrex! It's you! Does it want you to follow it? I'm going to say yes. It's the Legend of Tundra, Calyrex. You had Urshifu from the Isle of Armor, and now you've got Calyrex for this one. Crocron. It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Sure. Crown. Okay, so the first thing that caught my mind when I saw this Pokemon is the fact that it's see those balls around its neck? It looks like it has the Triforce on there from Zelda. That was the first thing that I looked at when I looked at it. I was just like, is this thing a Zelda reference or something? I had no idea. And I just realized my animation is set off at the moment. So I do apologize, but you're not going to see any animation. Okay, so we've got Ice Beam that's super effective and Free Dry super effective. Let's go for an Ice Beam. Heal Pulse. Really? Okay. Let's go ahead and try and catch it. This is an Ultra Ball. Yes, I've bought Ultra Balls and I've bought Luxury Balls. Look at that. 830 Luxury Balls and Ultra Balls. Why have I bought so many? Because when I go into the Dynamax Adventures, I want to use Luxury Balls on everything because I want all my shiny Pokemon to be in Luxury Balls. If you guys know me as a shiny hunter, that's how I like all my shinies. You can't throw a Pokeball until it's its guard down. But why the hell does it say ready a Pokeball? What the hell? What's your problem? You say, ready a Pokeball. But then you won't let me catch you. Huh? Freeze Dry. Okay, so... down you go. What happens now? And we've got some level ups. Glacial is 71, Cindy is 71, Borealis is 72, and Barney is 72. Let's go. Crocron, round, crown. Who are you? Round, around. Row, crown. Recount, crown. Crown, recrown. Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from out here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! That's just rude. It's just... you got a giant head! Crocron. Okay. What's this? Ah! What the blur? What's happening here? It possessed its body! Oh, shit! We're talking Pokemon possession over here. We're talking about possessing human minds. When was the last time that's ever happened in Pokemon? Let me see if I can speak in the mythical voice. Okay, my mic doesn't want me to get up close to it, so... ah, yes, a sturdy body just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the lands and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal Steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Okay, well... Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Okay, so now I have to talk to these people and ask them what they know about Calyrex, and if they in fact do remember Calyrex. Oh, there's Tim over here. I thought there might be a person back here, but until I do this, Peony will be under the spell of Calyrex. So, in order to save Peony, and there's this hidden item, a blunder policy. Oh, this is the thing that every hustle person uses with, like, what's his name? The fossil. Let's talk to the people and find out. You want to know about the King of Bountiful Harvests? All I can tell you is its name. I think it was called Calvin, or was it Kalista? Okay, so it sounds like they don't remember too much. The Pokemon King? Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale, that. The King of Bountiful Harvests? I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made my mischief in the field, the king would steal my body away. Well, you're not entirely wrong. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Okay, you sound a bit like you're expecting too much from the deity if you're not going to respect it. Like, it'd be like just praying to God only in times of trouble sort of thing. I used to be a Catholic, I know what you mean. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Well, fuck you too. I'm just trying to talk to you about the king. I've never seen a Pokemon like Woofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer take care of it. I found I could find a dependable one. Is that Woofy? Okay. So, I've got to talk to some more people about the Bountiful King of Harvests, or what they know about it. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Time to report back to Calyrex. Okay, so they have all lost faith. Let's just put it down to the basic fact that seeing as how they're in snow and they've just lost faith in it, and it's kind of ironic when you think about it, but we won't go too deep into that one. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak with the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? Just that you are a fairy tale. It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal Steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Your loyal Steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though, in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned as I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my local Steed. Loyal Steed. I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal Steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you were able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Huh? Huh? Chief, with that massive noggin. Oh wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange. My body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to the base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Okay, so now, if I understand correctly, much like the choice between Regieleki and Regidrago, I believe in this game you can only pick one of the steeds to join you. There's an ice one and there's a dark one. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields and the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields of the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Okay. Thanks. Let's jump on our bike and go. So now we have to find the mayor so we can talk to him. So it's interesting, this. It's taking in... You know what? I do like the story behind it. So this is the thing I like about this Pokemon game. And so many people give so much shit for this game at the start of it. But I said at the start, guys, give the game a fucking chance before you shit all over it, okay? So many people were writing off this game. And I'm like, guys, it's a new Pokemon game. How about, and it's just a question, just give it a fucking chance. So... Maybe, you know, if it's good, we can decide, hey, it's good, let's play it, or it's bad, let's not play it because it's bad. But at least try it first. Don't be a douche. Wise glasses, okay. Wait, we're back to where we started. Seriously? You want to learn about the local Steed? Well, it's been told it was once a belligerent ruffian that would ruin all our harvest. Doesn't sound like something I'd get along with. Okay, let's just circle us back to here. Let's see, does the map tell us where he is? Ah, right in the middle of the bed there. Okay, so let's head down to the middle of the giant's bed and we'll find the mayor. Hi, Glaceon. A sprig of naughty mint. Nice. See, look, I've been actually collecting all these different Abras off screen because I don't want to keep relying on having to buy... There's Virizion. No, I'm not catching you. No, 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 no. But at least I know that's you. So, you guys just saw Virizion. So, now what you do is if you want to catch Virizion, you run up to it and challenge it. Am I going too far? I'm basically right on the spot, so it's somewhere around here. Nidoran, not now. I'm trying to find the mayor. Where is the mayor? Where's Mary McCheese? I want to order something. Alright, so now I know where Virizion is. Just by looking there. Where the hell is the guy? Is it up here somewhere? I'm basically right on the spot. This is like playing Where's Waldo, but the map is not a book. It's not a titty book, you just look at a picture. Get some watts, why not? There he is, the mayor. Hey buddy, I'm looking all over the giant bed for you. Alas, this field is no good either. This soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth, after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Come on, dude. Why? I traveled all this way so I could find you. Only for you to say, come back to my house. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Make me go on a wild goose chase here. Jesus, man. Come on. Well, you're standing out here, so you're clearly not in the mood to... A large leak. Good. Okay. There you go. Now we're at your house. Can we go inside and talk? Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Of course, you wanted to learn about this loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Okay, here's where we get the good stuff, guys. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out more. Oh my god. First you want to tell me about it, and then I get here and you're like, well, I don't know too much about it, so why don't you just read about it? Oh, for God's sake. Which book would you like to read? Let's look at the hardy crops of the tundra first. While carrots may be grown in the Crown Tundra, they are rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favourite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. Okay, so they're telling you the two foods that the legendary Steed likes. According to old fairy tales, the Steed that the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. And there's your clue where you have to pick one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Okay, now let's look at the king's proud steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carried it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed has been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide it was black as the midnight gloom, in which ghosts appear, there was another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Okay, let's look up the reigns of unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power, in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns in fact were made by the hands of the people in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reigns bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to blind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Okay, well since we're here, let's read the King of Bountiful Harvest. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed, and in their footsteps buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. Okay, let's look at try the Freezington Snow Samba. Okay. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While attempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today and get your body moving to stay winter to get warm. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe and freeze. Then we pop up to start it all once more. Form a circle with friends and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. And lastly, let's read the tourism initiatives. Freezington Souvenirs brainstorming sessions. Minutes taken by the Town Tourism League. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all those who contributed ideas. We settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvests. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design cost low too. Okay, I'm done reading. Now can we talk to this guy? Okay, so alright. So now we've read up everything on that guy's bookshelf. which is more homework than I can even be proud of. And he's over there. But I can't talk to you. He's pretty much like saying, come over here. So I'm like, okay. So now we have to go over to where he is. Coming, Calyrex. Crocron. Oh, hey there, Chief. I have a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? And there we go. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yes. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Now, this is where it decides... Well, basically, I think you decide here. I'm not too sure, but... So... Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, my crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars, you say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots? If you get the Dynite ores, you can trade it to the guy that's sitting in the field for 8 carrot seeds. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of this village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find such rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in the tundra of mine? Ah, I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by gravestones, where those who moved on were laid to rest. So I think, depending on which area you choose, if you choose the frosty area, you'll get the ice horse. I don't remember the names, so don't shoot me. And if you go to the graveyard, you'll get the dark horse. And you guys know me, I love me dark types, so I'm going to go for that one. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Huh? What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort ain't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Oh, peony. Puny. You mark the 2 fields Calyrex told you about on the town map. You jot down the current status on legendary clue number 1. Upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about 2 fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow or the field by the graves and plant the seeds. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick the dark one. So it's going to be that one there. So that's where we're going to go. So we're going to go ahead and jump in our bike. And we're going to skedaddle down there. Oh, wait, there's something else happening. Nanny. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon? Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, bunched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with the ghostly gloom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. Okay, so that was a bit of a interesting song. Alright. We are going. So, if we go to the giant's bed, basically right where we were. What the hell? Ah, there's a register thing right there. Okay, cool. Didn't know that, but now I do. Cool. Alright, so now we had to head to that old cemetery in the middle. Basically where the mayor was. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Nope! God damn it. Goodbye. Thank you. Alright. I saw something sparkle. I just had to go to it. So, I was going to say green. What the fuck? A crackpot. Oh, that's the Evolve Synesty. Okay, I think it's a different field. I saw that. So maybe we have to find the field. It's not there. I think it's down further. As we go through this frosty weather. I don't know if it's just the day today or just seems to be the mood to just be frosty. I believe this is it. Yep, this is it. It's one of the fields Calyrex told you about. Do you want to plant the carrot seeds in this field? Yes. Let's do it. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal Steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my Steed preferred, it must have been ghost type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I will ask but once more, are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seeds? Yes. Very well, then I ask that you plant the seeds. Okay, my bad, not dark type, it's ghost. Pat, pat, pat. Ha ha ha. Very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. Whoa. You planted so many seeds, and yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that shadewood carrot free with all your might. Okay. 1 and 2 and pull. A produce of that the king of Bountiful Harvest, beloved Steed, likes to eat. It grew in a gloomy field. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal Steed back to me. Now, all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal Steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. There it goes. Is that your Steed? What? Spectria, my loyal Steed. Is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough violent gallop? It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It's just neighing about. It is my belief that while my Steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get to Freezington. You jot down the clue in stats number 1. Calyrex was able to grow a shadewood carrot from the seeds I planted in the field by the graves. The scent of the carrot lured Spectria out, but it ran off toward Freezington. Okay, so we're going to fly to Freezington? Because that's probably the easiest way to get there. I mean, who wouldn't do that? Oh, hey, you knew what I was going to do. My loyalty is endangering the villagers, but I am too weak. Please, human child, beg you, save the village. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Wow, you're looking pretty fierce there. Stop! And I was like, bitch, what? Spectria is here. Okay, so this thing is a ghost type. Ooh, there's music though. Spectria is after your shade carrot. Shade root carrot. Okay, well, bet you gotta fight me for it. Double. Oh my god. Okay. Glaive's got. Cryogon's got no defense whatsoever. I forgot to take animation still. God damn it. Alright, so it looks like we can survive. Oh, Thrash. That's gonna hurt. Yep, there goes Glacius. Fuck! Alright. Grim Knight. Its special attack rose. So, whenever it knocks out an opponent, it will gain special attack. Ooh, that is terrifying. Okay. Am I able to catch this from this point? You can't throw Pokemon. Okay, so you can't catch it. Alright, I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. Hydro Pump. And it misses. Come on, dude. Thrash again. Hydro Pump. It dodges. Oh my god, come on. And it got out of confusion. Come on, land the Hydro Pump. 3 misses. Are we serious? You finally hit yourself a confusion though. Come on. Alright, now we finish things off with an Ice Beam. Snap that confusion, double kick. That's gonna do jack shit. Ice Beam. Down goes the Spectria. And Crohn's goes level 71. Awesome. Bitch, give me that carrot! If I had to translate. Ah! Crocron. Whoa. That old lady was about to get trampled by that Spectria. What the hell? Are you alright? Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me. What's that there? Is it the Steed? The reins? A tuft of black mane hair. Mane the hair that belonged to the king of Bountiful Harvest, beloved Steed Spectria. The hair is very smooth to the touch. Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of the Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. Ah, but no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with the radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the reins of unity which links the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used the weave into reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins have also been lost to me. In any case, we can't spend all day moosing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. You're welcome. Just saving the day here. Let me guess, it wants to talk to me again in the corner and be like, let's have a conversation. Alright, let's have a chat, because now I know how to make the reins of unity. We have to find a blossom grown with the power of the King of Bountiful Harvests, weave it with a tuft of hair, and that makes the rains. You have my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. We can make a set. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair for my loyal steed and a flower that I can grow? A flower. A flower. Yes, of course. I had assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I have spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There is only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Is it your head? Crownless Bloomus. Take this, human child. A radiant petal. A single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave you. It radiates faint light. It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try to create the reins of unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reins for me should still live in this village. I put my hopes on you, human child. Okay, so now we have to find... I'm guessing it's that lady. I'm guessing it's you. You're the one that makes it. I've seen you running around talking to everyone here in the village. You seem pretty friendly. Okay, so... it's not you? Thank you for protecting the village from that awful bully of a Pokemon. I think I can trust you to take good care of my dear Foofy. Would you be willing to do that? Oh really? Thank you, dearie. That takes a weight off my shoulders. Aren't you happy too, Foofy? Hey, we get a free Cosmog! Let's go! We'll put it in the box there. Hey, get a free Cosmog! Take good care of Foofy for me. Okay, so it's not used, so then my next order of attack would be the mayor. That would know how to. Surely the mayor would know. There we go. Oh, hello again, savior of our village. Come to do some more reading. I need a favour. I beg your pardon. You want me to make a set of the Reins of Unity? Well, I say that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad was still around, he'd be able to make you a set. But unfortunately, with no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of the reins. I got a petal at least. Is that a petal from a radiant flower? Yes. If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest is truly... No, I dare not. If I recall, my ancestors made Reins of Unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon. But I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse a favour to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. The tuft of black mane hair and the radiant petal to the mayor. Alright, get busy. Make the damn reins. I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. That's the spirit. Click, clack, wherever. Harumph. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry. I truly am. Oi, Mr. Mayor! The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief. Were you in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awfully gloomy. The mayor tried. What? Is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mow. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them? Ahem. If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, the royal gift in mane's hair bound. Steady on, old bloke. The singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Hey, ya 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 ya! All finished. Have a look. Think this will do? Oh, he actually did it. Cords that shine when you hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the king of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. Those reins of unity are a spitting image of those of my family's tales. I don't sell my dear rebellious daughters' clothes for nothing, you know. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was a handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, it seems you've got the reins of unity that you need. Isn't that just smashing? Indeed. Well, it looks like now that we've got the reins of unity, that now we can go ahead and talk to Calyrex again. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised and jumped out and was like, "Rrrr." Thanks, Calyrex. Human child, were you able to make the reins of unity? Chief Peony did. Indeed, this man has done so much to aid me. I do hope I can repay him sometime. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal Steed. Spectria is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my loyal Steed and I spent much time together. I had been avoiding the place as I feared it would have been trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has my loyal Steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain and to the north. Oh, that's what was staring at us when we were up there. It wasn't... I thought it was Articuno, but it turns out it was this... So it's either Spectria or the Ice Horse. Bring the carrot and the reins of unity and meet me up there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you're ready. I'm counting on you, child. Ooh, I gotta say, I'm loving this story right here. Seriously, like... Using the main hair I got by defeating the Pokemon that was once the King's loyal Steed, along with the Radiant Petal grown by Calyrex itself, I was able to recreate the Reins of Unity. Now I need to head to the Crown Shrine where the Steed's been living to meet up with Calyrex. Beautiful. Awesome. So now, we'll go ahead and go back to Peonies to heal. Because if I had to have a guess, I imagine we're going to have another Pokemon battle with the Steed. And I believe this time we're going to try to capture it. That or... you know, beat it again, have them merge, and then beat them both combined, or I don't know. It's going to be complicated. So because we're going up against a ghost type, though, who would be the best Pokemon to take on it? I reckon Barney would probably be the best Pokemon to take on it. But now we'll use the town map, and we'll fly up to the top. There it is. To the Crown Shrine, where we once came. Yep, there's Calyrex. So we've been here before, but we were coming here a bit prematurely. I have been waiting, human child. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectria must think me helpless now that I've lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. Ah, I see you have indeed brought me the reins of unity. You have my thanks, child. Ah, the feeling of holding these again. The colour. The way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectria is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I will use the reins of unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal Steed. That shall convince it that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal Steed to me, place the Shadewood carrot in the basket near where Spectria has made its bed. Okay, so let's head over here. Just boop. The time has come, human child. But you have successfully defeated my loyal Steed once already. It will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. And now we lay the bait, and we wait for the prey. The hunter becomes the hunted. Oh boy, here we go. This is exciting. I'm really enjoying the story behind all this. It reminds me like of a bit of Black and White 2 post story. There's just a lot more to do after the game. Oh, we've got the reins ready to go. Oh, here it comes. We lie in wait. That bitch. I would have beat that bitch if I was stronger. I can smell a carrot. That's my carrot. Oh, baby. Did I win the lotto? Oh boy, that doesn't look like it's going well. Heal, heal. Ooh. Wow. And it looks tame now. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a display. I love that. This is what I love about it. This is why people are shitting on this game. No, it's a great game. Stop saying it's bad. It's great. And it's outside a lot of popular Pokemon games, so all the haters can suck a big fat D on that one, because you take the L on that one. What in the world? Such a huge nugget, and it's got a ride. Now I can't talk again. What? It can talk? Crown, crown, round. What? What do you mean? What do you want? Crown, round, round, crown. Huh? I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it also makes sense. Hold the phone. Wonder what it... Oh, not again. Blah. See, it's almost like he's aware now he knows it's been manipulated. Human child, thanks to your efforts, I have been reunited with my loyal Steed. And now I'm finally at my full power. I was convinced that the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal Steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness. But you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you. So I have a suggestion. If you are able to catch me even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. Ah, but first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in this frigid climb. See ya. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. I am ready. Ready. Do you want to ready your Pokeballs in order to catch Calyrex? Yes. Row Crown out. Okay, so I'm going to assume as one. Calyrex has two abilities. Unnerve. And what's the other one? It's Psychic and Ghost type. Okay. So, I'm going to just go for a Master Ball here, just because I believe that was the whole point of the Master Ball. Is to catch Legendary. Just like when you catch Mewtwo in Red and Yellow, you get the Master Ball to catch Groudon, although you can actually catch it with like a Great Ball or a Dive Ball and all that sort of thing. So, I'm going to go for a Master Ball because it's just easier. So, these two are now merged together. I'm not going to nickname you at the moment. I'm just going to put you in the PC for now. I don't know what to do with you. Human child. No, I should refer to you by your name now. Sharpino. Ah, he recognizes me. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. Hello? That you, Chief? It's me, Peony. I just had a dream about a big-headed Pokemon talking on and on in a weird shrine. You were there too, Chief. It all felt so real. I got worried about you, so I decided I'd better give you a call to check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not in a bunch of trouble, are you? I'm fine. Everything's under control. Ah, good to hear. Guess I got nothing to worry about then. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safe and well-being of its members, after all. So you be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at the home base. Calyrex, the king of Bountiful Harvest, was able to reconnect with its royal steed using the new Reigns of Unity. Calyrex also seems to have regained its trust in humankind. As thanks for helping it regain its power, Calyrex is allowing me to take it along on my adventure. Now we report back to Peony, explain what happened, and until I shiny hunt all the Reggies, I guess that's all we can do for now. Wait, you really caught Calyrex from the Legends? That ultra mega brilliant! Report away! That noggin's massive! Isn't that the king of Bountiful Harvest? The one calling the shots around here? Huh, I could swear I've seen it before. Or then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed, and a massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's kingly enough at any rate. Let's just call this a successful expedition. Looks like you reported all there is to report legendary clue number 1 and the king of Bountiful Harvest. Smash it! All mark this expedition done. Got anything else to report? Well, the legendary giant is the last thing to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be us for today until I shiny hunt all the Reggies. And then we can conclude the final part of the Tundra LP, because then we've caught all the Reggies, and then we can come back and say, hey, we found them. And also, by the way, I'm pretty sure it includes... okay, I don't think it includes Regigigas, but there is actually a way for you to call for Regigigas in the Dynamax Adventures. Apparently you're going to have all 5 of the Reggies, Registeel, Regirock, Regice, Regieleki, and Regidrago in your party in order to draw out Regigigas in the Dynamax Adventures. So it's exciting, and maybe if I do some Dynamax Adventuring, I could shiny hunt for that after I get the Reggies, but we'll take that as it comes. So I'll say to you guys, thanks for coming. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode, an hour-long episode. I didn't think it was going to take this long, but, you know, it is a pretty good post story. I loved it. Seriously, there wasn't anything I could complain about. I thought it was great. And the Dynamax Adventures keeps you going to shiny hunt for legendaries and other Pokemon, so that's also great too. Can't complain about that. That's why I love this game. That's why people are shitting on it before it even came out. I was like, guys, give Sword and Shield a fucking chance before you shit on it. But honestly, guys, I've just fallen more in love with Shield and Sword as I keep playing it, and I hope you guys feel the same way. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you like the button down below, because as always, your support's greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Pokemon Shield Let's Play Crown Tundra when I've shiny hunted all the Reggies. Do not worry, guys. I will go ahead and leave them here on the channel here. I will shiny hunt them off screen. Or obviously I'll record myself shiny hunting for it. And when I obviously have all the shiny Reggies, then I will show you guys. So looking forward to that. So guys, until next time I see you guys in the next video, stay safe, stay sharp, and I will catch you guys all next time. Later.